and welcome to Center Circle. I am Jermaine Brown. The National Stadium was built for sports, but ever so often it is used to stage entertainment events. But that's the norm around the world. However, the National Stadium seems to be wilting under the pressure. It seems every time there is a major entertainment event at the National Stadium, you can expect serious damage to the football field. And to be truthful, heavy equipment on the field will leave its mark, some to a lesser extent. The question is, why are there events like these at the National Stadium? The answer is simple. It happens all around the world. Plus, these events help financially in supporting the facility. The damage to the football field following the Freedom Street concert is telling, and certainly has raised some eyebrows.
You have to understand that a stadium is a multi-use facility, so it will encompass sports of different types and also entertainment. So it's a way to generate revenue. So it's just for us to, when it's done and we see the damage, then we repair it. So that's what it is. Because in August we had the Grand Gala, same thing. They damage it. But this one is a little bit more challenging. That's more challenging.
Oh yes,
That is true. And as I say, right around the world, I don't know if there's a stadium around the world that does not host cultural or entertainment activities. When you look on Taylor Swift and all of those people, all of them show they were in stadiums. It wasn't in any built arena for it. They were in stadiums. You hear acts going past stadium tour. Is where in other states is where them play their football and other activities. In Europe is the football stadiums, the same football and track and field stadiums, but you protect your infrastructure. You do the necessary, protect your track.
In cases like these though, since it's keep recurring, what's the best fit? What's the best thing to do to avoid these things after an event?
The best things start before the event. We're in the whole, when they are preparing the places, so we'll have to go to them and say, look here, this is our issue, the field, the track, whatever. There are places where you put ply, and we basically instruct them what to do. But in this case, it was done, but it was on there a little bit longer than usual.
I did something at Sabina Park some years ago, and we put up the towers. We put the stage on the various towers, and when the whole thing finished and it came off, we were Saturday, we finished loading out late the Sunday night, and I sat down there the Monday and I felt bad because I could see everywhere where the trussing feet were, the square was brown. The groundsman at Sabina Park said, you don't have none for about Ricky. I see the word on your face. We just have to put water upon that. In a few days, it will be okay. I went back down to the Thursday. It never totally green, but you see the green coming back. So it's a matter of how fast you come off and how quick you start to apply water and even fertilizer.
The problem with Freedom Street was essentially preparation took a little longer than most entertainment shows held at the National Stadium. The equipment was laid a week before the event and took another 5 days to clear out after the event.
I think this show, from a technical perspective, was highly technical. So in terms of the time they needed to put up and remove, they also extended time because it was a lot of technical stuff that was done there. So, you know, they were on there a little bit longer than we would usually allow, but we just had to work with it.
According to the curator at the National Stadium, Dalton Brown, they were always aware of the problems ahead.
So we are here to fix the problem. So that's what we are doing now, we're fixing the problem. So we knew it's going to be a problem, but we had to, for us, it's just a part of the game. This one was a little bit worse than the one before and the one before. So this one teaches us certain lessons that we just need to say, all right, next time around. So it's nothing unusual. It just put us under a little bit more pressure because we had to send a reggae boys match to Montego Bay, to Tony Spallings. But it's just a learning process.
Ricky Chin of Ricardo Chin Production Services Limited has held shows inside the National Stadium and knows a thing or two about the sporting side as well. From his experience, he says the best way to go about these events is getting in late and getting out early.
Me, because I am sentimentally connected to the entertainment industry and also to football. For me, it was always, you do everything to protect the playing surface. I remember going inside there to do a major concert, and them just lay down the new turf, track turf. And what we did was we couldn't find that heavy-duty tarp here in Jamaica. So we bought it in Florida and shipped it into Jamaica, and we protected the running track. But the thing about it is, me have that sentimental connection. I'm involved in sports, I'm involved in the entertainment, so I'm going to make sure say, we can cohabitate in the space. Now, for somebody to say that no entertainment event must happen in the National Stadium, that's kind of weird. It happens everywhere else in the world. Every major stadium hosts major concert, major festival, but it's how you take care of it. What sort of plans are put in place for pre-event and post-event. The production planning meetings of when we're loading in and when we're loading out, that should have, I'm hoping, I don't know, if Independence Park would have had somebody sitting on that committee who is in these meetings and is going to be able to say, no, you need to come out even faster because there is a repercussion if you stay in there too long. It's all about care. It's all about care. And then when you move out, what is the remedial things you're putting in place to make sure you correct whatever damages that would have been put in place? That would have happened. Loading out is always way faster than loading in. You're going to load in because you're working with specifications. You're working with an actual plan. This is how it has to be done. And so it's going to take some time to put it together. Just like you're building a house, how long it will take you to demolish a house if you build it? Less than 10%. If you're going to say you're going to take 5 days on the ground, crazy. We have done major festival inside upon a Boxing Day. I remember Clayton Solomon said to me one time, you not take no whole time for move out, because we take about 4 or 5 days to load in. Sometime by the night of the following day, you're done load out. Mark you, what we were loading in them time to what was at Freedom Street at 2 is cheese to chalk. But the thing about it is, I have seen where we have come major production on a location. Most it shall really take you, if all hands on deck, 2.5 days. Not supposed to take you 5.
We have actually set up a nurse at the National Stadium, so for that reason, the nurses should be a little bit bigger, but we'll work with it.
Go have a relationship with one of the golf course man or some of the plant store them. Sell sod. You can get the grass, you can go buy it and cut out that space and put it down and keep water in. That by time that CONCACAF game comes up, there won't be any problem. Talk to one of the golf club them and say, we shall you hold them not heavily used. If it's an 18-hole golf course, if the 18th hole is not heavily used, I don't play golf, I don't know. But find out, can we get, and you tell them the amount you need and see if they will give you. I have gotten grass already from a golf course. Mark you, it's just in front of the goal area we wanted to deal with. So we need to look at it. Can you get that and start put it in place now that by CONCACAF time come up, you don't have no problem.
When we return, we explore the reason why it's difficult to grow grass at this time of the year.